Hey, Jesse James. No drugs in this game? What? And, ooh, W Fuller V is injured for Washington. Mayfield don't want to get hit no more, Daddy. Oh, Daddy, he don't want to get hit no more because he knows he'll be serving some hard time, baby. And he's gonna get jiggy with it, honey.
You can't come back through the warp gate.
He's in the zone,
you
brother.
find all 4 power cells on this island.
Over 1 point away from 100 yards, 100 points on Washington.
Man, I can barely get 14. Well, on 100.
Again, I know the AI's strategies too much. By the way, apparently Desmond Xavier and Zachary Wentz of the Rascals are now in NXT, the latest corp of NXT signings. That explains why the Rascals are no longer on Impact Wrestling. By the way, did you hear about that big trade that involved Russell Westbrook for the NBA today?
Yeah.
And I'm gonna bring that up because it broke on my phone earlier and I was shocked. Yep, Russell Westbrook is now going to be playing for the Washington Wizards.
Really?
Yep, and the Rockets get John Wall and a first-round pick. If I recall pulling it. Yeah, Yeah, got it up. The Wizards and Rockets have agreed to trade 2 disgruntled star point guards, John Wall and Russell Westbrook, in a blockbuster deal. The Wizards are sending Wall and a lottery-projected 2025 first-round pick to the Rockets for Westbrook in a deal that both players wanted and had been seeming for weeks. But here's the thing with that first-round pick. If it doesn't convert in that year, it has a succession of projections that include picks 1 through 12 in 2024, picks 1 through 10 in 2025, and picks 1 through 8 in 2026, sources said. If it hasn't converted as a first-round pick to Houston by 2026, it becomes a second-round pick in each of the 2026 and 2027 draft. And Baylor wins a top 5 showdown as they beat Illinois 82-69. And while I'm here, I should probably, because as many of you know there was no NFL game tomorrow, well, tonight, because it is now Thursday, isn't it, Mr. Jones?
Yes, it is.
So here are the college games if you need a little bit of football on Thursday, because there are some college games. At 6 o'clock on the CBS Sports Network, it will be 4-3 Louisiana Tech taking on North Texas, who is 3-4, and also at 9:30 on the CBS Sports Network, it will be 2-2 Air Force taking on 1-4 Utah. Sadly, the only game we get on Friday is 25 Louisiana, who's 8-1 taking on Appalachian State, who is 7-2 on Friday at 8:30 on ESPN. Taking a look at Saturday real quick. Let's see. Does Ohio State still plays at 12 o'clock against Michigan State on ABC? So hey, as long as they don't fuck that one up, you'll get to watch Ohio State.
Yeah, but it won't matter anymore
if Michigan acts like a dick. That's all you gotta hope about. Michigan, don't be a dick.
You can jump once, then jump again in the air to reach even higher ledges. Jump once, then jump again in the air to reach even higher ledges.
Oh, Rudolph's got 8 catches today, damn.
Great! You found all of the power cells on the island. Come back to the warp gate so I can bring you back to
I
the
think I got
lab.
tackled by my own
Hurry up.
lineman.
Good training, boys. But that's nothing compared to the challenges that lie ahead.
No problem. We got the moves, eh, Jack? We'd love to stay and chat, Big Green, but we're, itching to get on with our adventures.
Fine, fine. Adventure away.
Well, AJ Green's only got 6
And while
catches,
you're
but he's got a
out
lot of damn
adventuring,
yards.
Why don't you make yourself useful? My darn green eco-collectors are clogged up again. Head out to the far side of the beach and clear them out, why don't you? Follow the lamps. They'll take you right
Jeez.
there. No.
They're really trying to bring it down, weren't they?
Yeah, I think they'll pissed at AJ Green. He's almost got 400 receiving yards. I mean, I'd be pissed off if somebody got that many points on me, that yards on me. And look at that team get jiggy with it, everybody.
Did you see
Will
the
Smith is like,
size
somebody
of the
remembers
bite
that song,
liquor
yay.
shark took out of the fisherman's boat? We best stay way clear of them. I don't think we can tackle a creature that dag nasty.
I think it's safe to say Dallas has won this game. What do you think, Mr. Jones?
Yeah. I'd say it's,
Hey!
Oh my.
Looks like skate flies are always in red boxes.
signed, sealed, delivered.
Did you see what just happened?
No. Oh, oh wow, forced the fumble.
Oh, it gets better.
And runs back for it.
Hey! Little furry dude! Oh, I thought for a moment you were my muse.
Your what?
And this is why
Haven't you
Washington
ever
in this
seen
game
a
only
muse
has 2
before?
wins in this in my franchise apparently.
About your size, full of spunk, and crazy as a lark.
Oh, I get it. Like a sidekick.
As a matter of fact, without my muse, I just can't sculpt. But with her around, I see beauty in everything, you know? Right now, I couldn't chisel my way out of a box. I think she ran away to that misty island. I just hope she's all right. It's worth a power cell if you bring her back to me.
Wait a minute! We are not going
Baker
back
Mayfield,
to
7 for
Misty
30,
Island.
44 yards, and he's been picked off once.
So how many more
That's
games you
because
got? How many more games you got until you go to the Super Bowl?
Let's see. This is week 12, so we got 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. The Wild Card Divisional Championship, Super Bowl 9. Granted, the good thing is, after the week 17 game, I can just go do the straight playoff matches. Because I've been just trying to match this up week by week.
Okay.
Oh, I just can't do it anymore.
Drive goal. Get 2 first downs. Oh, that ain't gonna be too difficult.
Well, hello there, my dear boy. You've caught me at a most inopportune moment.
Why do you leave AJ Green
one
one-on-one? Come on, that's stupid.
But I seem to be a spot short on the old precursor orbs. I would have pledged my word that I had 90 of them, but I gather that your young friend, you know, the little annoying...
AJ Green's got 8
miserably ugly
catches and
one, might have just pilfered them as a
383
sort of a spot
passing
of
yards.
fun.
Holy crap.
Anyway, would you be kind enough to loan your dear old uncle 90 precursor orbs? So he
AJ
can
Green
get
wanted that
underway?
wanted that
I
record
would
book,
offer
didn't
you
he?
a power cell in return.
Right.
Another player for Washington's now injured.
Don't tell me that you two have problems as well. The first I hear of monster sightings near the village, and now this. See
Wow,
those
they'd
gears
even
up there? See
stop.
them?
They'd even try to stop
See how they're
to tackle
running?
Lindsay. They just let him dive in the end
Means
zone.
our village has no power. The eco beam coming from
It's like,
the jungle
there goes Lindsay in the
interrupted. Boys,
58 of Washington's like, nah, I'm not gonna bother. We lost. Fuck it.
Right.
Did you pay the bill?
Yeah. Oh,
I think it's over.
you're funny. Now look, if you two fix the eco beam,
Here's the thing, though. I could still get the ball back with time left.
and another thing, if by any chance you're interested in making a contribution to my re-election campaign, I might be willing to part with yet another power cell. The minimum contribution is a very modest 90 precursor orbs.
Oh wow, Washington actually got a first down. And it's picked off by number 25. Oh wow, they blitzed.
Gotta bring in the crowds from the jukebox.
Yeah, we're gonna get AJ Green over 400 receiving yards today, just to be a dick. Oh wow. AJ Green could have catch it, but pass interference by Washington, so it's first and goal on the 1 yard line. And we'll let the fullback go in. He doesn't get many touchdowns. Now it's 0 to 100, 0 for Washington, 126 for Dallas.
New York Jets.
I was trying. I just wanted to get AJ Green his yards, but apparently the game's like, nope, keep one in the scoreboard. Be like Bill Belichick. Let's see, can I get more points in 53 seconds, Mr. Jones? What do you think?
In 50, you say in 53 seconds?
Yep.
Sure you can.
All you need is to get a pick or an interception or a fumble recovery. No one could recover that fumble. What the fuck? Let's see, Reggie says, ooh, Cowboys, LOL. Damn it. Washington's trying to get in field goal range or touchdown.
Maybe they'll score.
We want those garbage points. Incomplete.
Do me a favor and keep away from those dark eco boxes.
Yes, Rosie, we know you're a Giants fan. We get it. You hate the Cowboys.
By the way, the Giants barely got that victory last week.
Yeah, they barely beat Cincinnati. I have a feeling if Joe Burrow was in that game, Cincinnati would have won. Almost had the sack on Baker Mayfield. Ten seconds left. If I can get an interception, I have a chance to get... I'm not playing on rookie, Rosie. I'm playing on Old Pro.
We scrounged enough orbs to trade for a power cell. Let's get back and make the switch already.
And Dallas picks it off in the end zone. Obi-Wan Kenobi intercepted that ball, apparently. How the fuck do you have 127 points? Because I play Madden against the AI so much, I know the AI's tendencies that they really haven't changed in the EA that much. Because if you can get out to a big lead before the end of the first quarter, the AI team will usually do one or two things. Just continue rushing the ball, or they'll stop passing and make a lot of mental mistakes. And unfortunately in this one, the AI, they did not. The AI is actually worse in this one than it was in the last year's one. They didn't really make the AI that hard in this one. Just to prove a point, because I think everyone doesn't believe me that I am playing on all Madden because they didn't watch my draft. Let's go to settings. League settings, I believe it is. Look at it, it's on all Madden. Now the reason I could also have a lot of points is because I play on arcade mode. If you play on simulation, yeah, you get more of an experience, but you could still get 100 points if you play right. And competitive, yeah, competitive is like, yeah, we make the AI just as good as you. Which unfortunately, yeah, it will never be as good as me. So let's see, I win that game, so let's move on to the next week. Which we're not going to be playing, obviously, because this is getting near the end of the stream, so sadly, Rosie, you tuned in a little bit late, just a tiny bit. We actually got a few things to look at. Let's take a look at this first. Coach, you don't see players like Teddy Bridgewater in this league that often. Glad he's with us. I'm confident he will carry this momentum into our game against Baltimore and make sure he's prepared on my side too. Get in game day goal. Get Teddy Bridgewater 325 plus total passing and rushing yards. 4 TDs, 0 interceptions in the win. Doc says you're playing unrealistically. You can say unrealistically, but at least it's fun. When you just play if you just play it like it is in real life, it's not as fun and boring, because then it's like, yeah, boring. Like I said, I grew up playing the Blitz games. I love the arcade style of that. I wish EA we would get another Blitz game, because that would actually be fun, right, Mr. Jones?
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's why, and most people when they stream, most people, I'm not saying everybody, most people I know who are into the Madden community streams, they do arcade style because it's more fun, reminds them of NFL Blitz. Coach, tell me we got a game plan for a kill Mac this week. I'm gonna slow him down. Remember, this is a fantasy draft, so I'm not using Cowboy players to begin most players from the Cowboys to begin with. Let's see, so we can start negotiations. First with the right guard. Yeah, we'll give him 2 years. He's been good to us. And as far as for Harper, though, he's been real good. We're gonna give him a 4-year contract. So let's take a look at the awards real quick. The Week 12 Players of the League. In the NFC, the Teddy Bridgewater was the Offensive Player of the Week. The Defensive Player of the Week in the NFC was W. Woodyard. 12 tackles, 1 pick, 2 forced fumbles, and 1 TD. In the AFC, Jimmy Garoppolo for the Steelers was your Offensive Player of the Week. Defensively, D. Bush for the Kansas City Chiefs. And here's one of the features they finally added in, the NFL playoff picture. See who's in if the season ended today. Well, let's see. In the AFC, oh wow. Mr. Jones, listen to this if the playoffs were to end on my franchise today. The #1 seed in the AFC goes to Kansas City. Your wildcard games. Chargers at Cleveland. Ravens at Jacksonville. And Cincinnati at Buffalo.
Oh, wow.
In the NFC, Dallas is one, obviously. Your wildcard matches. Number 7 Atlanta taking on number 2 Tampa. New York Giants taking on the Seahawks.
There must be places to turn on the other eco-vents as well.
And the number 5 New Orleans Saints taking on the number 4 Vikings.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so one of these things is not like the other. One of these things just doesn't belong. Let's check those. Oh yeah. So let's just take a look at these real quick to get a better picture. In the AFC North, and the reason I think that's the way it is because Cleveland's 8-3, but then it's Cincinnati and Baltimore 7-4. And sad thing is Pittsburgh's not out of it because they're 6-5. So AFC North is very interesting. In the South, ooh, it's between the Jaguars and Texans. They're 6-5, so Jacksonville got in because of the tiebreaker. Titans and Colts ain't out of it yet, but they need help. East, Buffalo's in it. Ooh, but they're tied with Miami. Interesting. Oh my god, the Jets got a second win. Holy shit. And in the AFC West, it's pretty much between the Chiefs and Chargers. Broncos kind of alive in it.
Go Chargers.
In the NFC North, it's the Vikings at 7-4, but the Bears are right behind them at 5-6. Same with the Lions. Packers are like, why are we playing football? Oh, damn. No wonder the Falcons are still on it. Holy shit. Okay, so let's take a look at the AFC picture as a whole real quick. So Chiefs, Browns, Jaguars, and Bills. Texans and Dolphins still need a lot of help to get in, same with the Broncos. Oh boy. AFC is going to come down to the end of the season, I have a feeling. And Cowboys, Packers, Cowboys, Buccaneers, Seahawks, Vikings, Saints, Giants. Falcons are only in because they have the tiebreak over the Rams. Interesting. Very interesting indeed. So it looks like the next time we stream Madden, when we play Madden against the AI, we'll be taking on the Baltimore Ravens. So let's see who they have on their roster. How? Yeah, well, that explains why the record's that record. The starting quarterback is Matthew Stafford. Let's see, the leading rusher is Chris Carlson. And the top receiving core is D. Adams, Jordan Reed, Randall Cobb. Ooh, that's not a bad one, actually. They got a decent... Oh, well, they got Jason Witten. So, looks like I get to face Jason Witten one more time. And just for shits and giggles, let's take a look at the Colts.
Yes.
Again. Actually, I want to see who's got the worst record in the league right now. And we're going to see how they could be that bad. So who's the worst team in the league? Before we go, it is the New York Jets still in the top. Oh my god. There's a four-way tie for being the worst team. The Jets, Eagles, Washington, and Arizona. So this should be very interesting. Let's take a look and see. So it's the Jets, Eagles, well, we already know Washington. So Baker Mayfield. So let's take a look at the Jets real quick. Aaron Rodgers. Well, I know Vibrator's happy because he hates fucking Aaron Rodgers, so he sucks with the Jets. Let's see. It was what, Eagles and Cardinals after that, right? Eagles got Kyle Murray, so they got a young quarterback. And what about the Cardinals? Deshaun Watson. Okay, so another young quarterback. Okay, so that explains that. The next time you guys do see Madden, besides the picks, because the picks are going to be much later tonight, we'll be doing the Ravens match, and then pretty much after that, it's against Cincinnati, San Francisco, Philly, and then the Giants. Which, depending how that Week 17 matchup is in this, that could be what keeps the Giants out of the playoffs, maybe, depending how they do the rest of the way by the AI. And just to see how the AI does against itself on Madden, on arcade style. Was that Week 12? Wow, Baltimore got Pittsburgh got 42 points. See, that's another reason to do arcade style too, because the AI gets more points, usually. Because you will see a game with a lot of points, or a game that's close, like 49ers and Rams, or like that. We will see you guys next time in Madden, probably tomorrow for the picks, later this week, hopefully, or next week for the Ravens-Cowboys match. But until then, have a good night, and see you all next time. It's nice to know Dark Knight doesn't like how I do Madden, apparently. And to that I say go F yourself on that one. That's pretty much what it is, because it means there's more chance to get more chance to get fumbles, and interceptions and all that. I mean, if you do it the normal style, like it would be in real life, yeah, then it really depends on your overallness of the team in which. Unfortunately, when you do a fantasy draft, you're going to get stuck with a lot of players below 70. So it's like doing okay. It gives you a little bit of a more of a boost, but...
I mean, granted that, you know, I'm the type of person that doesn't like the realism and stuff like that. But I mean, I never played Blitz before, so
yeah, the only thing I can't do with arcade style is unfortunately turn off the penalties. Because if I could, oh god, I'd just be sacking the quarterbacks every game and probably crippling everybody.
Let's go fiddle with them.
It's like, let's cripple people.
Line up the beam by pointing it at the next tower.
Alright, I got $25 to spend, so let's see what is good in the deal section real quick.
at least I can see that this go around here. Not at least start all over. I know what I'm doing.
And that's always a good thing.
Open if you power up with that zappy blue eco stuff.
I do gotta remember to download Dishonored Death of the Outside so I can complete the Dishonored series.
Yeah, I saw that too. That was on sale. What is that game all about?
Dishonored's kind of it's hard to describe because the first one you're set up that you killed the princess of the, I think she was the princess of the queen of the air city, and you get framed for it. But what makes Dishonored 1 and 2 so good is there are multiple endings, because you can either kill everyone to get your revenge and save your, in the first one it's your daughter, and the second one you play as the dad or the daughter, or you could do everything stealthy, and depending what you do affects levels later on. So if you decide to kill everyone, there's going to be more problems, but if you go stealthy, there's not going to be as many issues, but I killed everyone because I'm a dick. Dishonored, though, Death of the Outsider, that one's kind of different, and I have not played that one yet, so I might download that for next year. A lot of simulating games on this. Already got Generation Zero.
Is that game any good?
Which one?
Generation Zero.
It is. It's just very, very, very
long,
difficult. That's the best way I can describe it. That's something me and Vibrator both have, and it's a little bit of a pain. I could buy Mirror's Edge, and at least, because I've wanted to do that as a Let's Play, because I've loved the Mirror's Edge franchise, but, yeah, that's I suck at rhythm games. You can get a little bit of rugby in our lives, children. Only because I'm a trophy whore. I wonder if it's got a separate trophy list.
Ha, I knew I was going to find that. Connect eco beams, bring 90 orbs to the mayor, find sail path complete.
What the fuck is Ticket to Nah. I don't need to play a game that's gonna hurt my brain. I got enough brain hit problems.
Let's go to the next tower and reconnect the beam there.
Let's go to old games. Oh, there's a new quick blast too. pass on that.
Let's see. Okay, there's one over there. And I'll just do one over here.
I must be getting tired. I just thought that game was called Road Gangbanging.
Wow.
It says Road to Gung Dong. Good, that could still be the same thing. I want to take a look at the fighting game list. Do, 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 do.
Okay, now I know I'm going backwards.
Is that good or bad?
Bad. Because I'm trying to line up these beams. So I gotta cross this bridge.
When you're thinking about buying a fighting game that if you buy it, you know it's going to be hard to stream because it's going to be offensive to everybody and everything on the planet.
Why? What happened?
It's called Fight of the Gods.
Fight of the Gods. Okay. And
How can I?
What's so horrible about that?
Oh, you've never heard of it, have you?
No. I haven't.
It takes religious figures. Some religious figures, anyway. So you can have Santa Claus fight Zeus.
Oh, okay.
And Odin taking on Anubis. I think it's the censored one because in the original one, because in the original one that was out on PC before they had to edit it, you actually got to see Jesus Christ take on Muhammad. Yeah, I think they edited it on the PS full version. Oh god, this. So yeah, you get to fight a Santa Claus. What? That means it's a Christmas game, isn't it? See, do I want to get that or do I want to buy Fight of Animals?
Nothing to talk about. Them monsters patrolling the ocean took
I'm
a
sure
bite
Mr.
out
Jones
of
like, do I want to know what that one is?
No matter what I try, I can't seem to catch a single fish.
Just imagine Street Fighter meets the Animal Kingdom.
It's your breath.
You think you can do better? Try
That's the best way to describe it.
with a tiny net. I'll give you a power cell. If you can catch 200 pounds of them critters, and then I'll let you and Shrimp here use my speedboat to get to Misty Island. You want to try the challenge?
Oh, looks like Fight of Gods wins. It's not a platinum. Sorry, you have vibrator.
1 pound fishies and 5 pound fishies. If you miss 20 pounds of good fish, then I'm gonna.
That's one game I'm just gonna stream because I'm like, I want to show everyone something stupid.
Poisonous eels in this river. Catch even one of them boogers, and you'll poison the whole darn catch. Here comes a big one. Don't miss one like that again. Here comes a big one. Steady, boy. Here comes a big one. Looks like you could use a bigger fit. Yes, sails are sagging.
Well, to all of my video game followers, I do apologize. I thought I had this saved.
Here comes a big one.
Crap.
Looks like you could use a bigger fit.
I know those famous words.
Steady, boy. Here comes a big one. Missed. Here comes a big one. Missed again. Here comes a big one.
It's like after you catch 50 fish, that's when it's get like super hard.
Steady, boy.
Oh yeah, I remember that one.
Here comes a big one. Don't miss one like that again. Steady, boy. Steady, boy. Here comes a big one. Steady, boy. Right.
Like, this whole fishing thing is so unfair.
Steady, boy. Here comes a big one. Steady, boy.
Yeah, why not? We'll add that to the code and buy that, and then that's it. Zombies ruin my day.
Here comes a big one. Yes, sails are sagging.
Wow, I'm actually going to have $1 left in the PSN store. It's a miracle. I didn't expend it all.
Here comes a big one. Steady, boy.
And I'm gonna go get some water. I'll be back.
Here comes a big one. Steady, boy. Missed again. Missed. Get Mr. Jumbo ready. Here comes a big one. Left. Missed. Steady, boy. Here comes a big one. Steady, boy. Here comes a big one. Here comes a big one. Steady, boy. Here comes a big one. Steady, boy. Here comes a big one.
I'm back.
Alright.
Right. Looks like you could use a bigger hit.
I like the fact how YouTube will not give me a notification of you doing restarting the stream because you know YouTube's a dick. And I should point this out because I forgot it on my stream. But apparently Sam and Max got it remastered. Which is an old-fashioned point-and-click adventure game, but sadly it's only on the Switch. And Steam.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna stop this stream right here because I don't want you guys to get really dull with this catch and fish thing. I know I need to get it. So by the time I get it, I'll have another stream for Jak Daxter. So until next time, and later on today we'll have TCW, the Christmas special. Also the Madden Fantasy Draft.
Oh goodness, and we'll have my picks for this week.
Oh, and Doug's gonna have his picks. which I know I need to start doing my picks already, so I should go right now since I'm going to be out for a little bit.